Hello everybody, Nana Nana does. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just having a nice glass of pear juice. Cheers, dears. Wet my whistle before I start this. This is the video that I said I was going to do on fascism versus MAGA conservatism. Okay, we'll start out with a definition. Now, the definition of fascism is a far-right authoritarian ultra-nationalist political ideology and movement characterized by dictatorial-led centralized autocracy, militarism, and forcible suppression of opposition, militarism, and elitism. Now, MAGA conservatives, theirs is a commitment to traditional values and ideas, holding the political view that favors free enterprise, private ownership, and societal traditional ideas, whatever that means. But we'll get into it. Now, the next thing's fascism. Fascists believe in a natural society, hierarchy, subordination of individual interests for the perceived good for the nation or a race, and a strongly regimented society and economy. The conservatives have severed ties with anyone willing to work for the greater good of the whole country. So, yes, they belong. Strictly marginalized people have to go, and their beliefs is all that matters. Strive for extremism and push for control over any behaviors that stand up and push back. Like conservatives have outlawed abortion, and more extreme states like Florida and Texas now want to follow the women out of state. They want to charge them a toll for driving on the roads. That's the next thing. And charge her doctors and their staff criminally for trying to help somebody save their life. Fascism has a disdain for the recognition of human rights. Just like the conservatives who overturned Roe v. Wade. Marriage Act is next. Trans rights, and embryos are children. You see where the parallels are coming in here? Rampant sexism. Procreation is a woman's duty. Because now they're on about the workforce is too small, and that's why banning abortion and contraception is a good thing, so they can build up the workforce. What about the millions of people that are already there? And there's no unemployment problem. Most people are employed in the United States of America. So they want to ban abortion and all that stuff. And some states are banning travel to states where they can get the care they need. Now, another thing that fascism likes to believe in is a controlled mass media. Trump has already said that he wants to get rid of Comcast, CNN, NBC, blah, blah, blah. Said things like the media is the enemy of the people. Goebbels said that, who in turn put it in Hitler's speeches. Just saying. And they can't believe that. It's fake news. It's fake news, right? You say it loud enough and long enough, more people hear it. Doesn't have to be true. The obsession with national security. Trump goes on all the time, and so do the MAG idiots, about our country is a joke. We have open borders. Joe Biden is cozying up with Xi. Joe Biden's taking bribes from the Chinese. He's killing our nation with inflation. Now, none of those things are true. Absolutely none of them. But if you say it long enough and loud enough. Next is religion and government are intertwined. Remember the Bobart thing there? Religion doesn't rule government. Religion rules government, not government doesn't rule religion. I said that all wrong. Let me try this again. Religion rules government. Government doesn't rule religion. Blah. And the new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, actually said, I'll govern by the Bible. Everything I learned is in the Bible. Any lessons need to be learned are in the Bible. I'm pretty sure that sex act that your chastity app or whatever the hell it is sharing with your son wasn't in the Bible. Okay, now fascism identifies their enemies as a unifying cause. So if we call them out, everybody will get on them and they'll go away. Like immigrants, LGBTQ community, the culture wars, woke. That was started by a man named Mark Ruffalo. Whispered that into friggin' DeSantis' ears. Now everybody's woke about this and woke about that. And they're boycotting businesses, shooting up cases of beer and shit like that. And then only find 2 weeks later that they're drinking the very beer that they said, oh, this is woke and we're going to boycott, I'm never going to do that. But there they are, sucking back on a Bud Light, just saying. Now, another thing is they tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, symbols, and songs. Flags are everywhere on most of the clothing. You see them all at the, out there, all kinds of displays and everything else. That's a Trump rally in a handbasket right there. You know, don't tread on me, can't take my freedom, Trump's my savior. That one just, enough to give you the shits, that one. His new national anthem is sung by a bunch of terrorists and criminals. And he's making that his new national anthem. He won't say the real national anthem anymore. He can't even find anybody that knows the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. I know it, for Christ's sake, and I'm a Canadian. But he can't find any that, and they make a fool out of themselves. It's like they called somebody to do, sing the national anthem. Shouldn't know the words. Just saying. Canadian knows them. I'm pretty sure they should. And one more thing about, they're going on about the terrorists and, the political hostages. I've got one word for the political hostages that they're talking about, the Jan 6ers there. If he gave a shit about you, instead of using you to make him more money, if he gave a shit about you, he had 15 days from January 6th till the day he left office. He could have pardoned you, and you wouldn't be in prison, and you wouldn't be a hostage. Just saying. Now, the next thing about fascism, they have a contempt for electoral democracy and political and cultural liberalism. Playing out every day, nice and plain, extremely gerrymandered voting districts to curtail black voters and the opposition party, and anything to do with people just having a better life. Patronizing violence. Jan 6ers were peaceful. They were like a bunch of tourists. Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. Anybody who has anything to do with the military knows what that means. Or Trump during speeches, I want to just punch him in the mouth. Hey, you cops, when you're putting them in the car there, don't protect their head, just slam them in there. Yeah, patronizing violence. Trump putting out a full-page ad in one of the New York papers there about those 5 kids that were accused of raping that woman in Central Park. They never did it. Did he put in a full-page apology? No, he didn't. Did he put his father, if any black people went to rent from them, they'd put a C beside their name so they wouldn't rent them. That stood for colored back then, just in case you didn't know that. So, yeah. The need to destroy other national forces. He says, I will solve the Ukraine-Russia thing in 24 hours. Yes, of course he will, because he'll say, Ukraine, go suck an egg. Russia, there you go. Part of your imperialism's back, take it. That's how he's going to solve it. Texas and Florida now have their own version of secret police and snitch lines. And they want to get rid of NATO because he said they don't pay enough. Well, they're not paying him. They're not paying him. So that's what he's going on about. But they're not paying him, and they're not paying the United States. They pay 2% of their GDP for their own military and keep it up to snuff. Something which, I'm sorry, but Canada could use a little nudge in that direction. I'm just saying, being retired and all. Preaching racial superiority. Trump has dinner at Mar-a-Lago with Nick, I'm a Nazi Fuentes, and I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jews. Kanye West. I refuse to use the other name. Yay. No, there's no yay about him at all. Immigrant internment camps are coming. Just wait for it. And his big thing, they're poisoning the blood of our nation. Who said that first? Who said that? His name starts with H, and a little mustache. That's right. And I've noticed people come out on stage at Trump rallies and stuff, instead of just waving to the crowd, it's like, yeah, is it just me? Might be just me. So one of the main goals of both of these groups is to build a strong education system where they ban books. They don't like to have school officials. They don't like the school officials, so they appoint their own. They want to teach the kids their idea of what history, health, language, and religion really is and what they really should believe, and improving the financial condition of not you, not we the people, but no, just them and their rich cronies. So I can see the parallels. Hope you can. Anyway, not in analogia. Took a long time to get this out, but it's here. I love y'all. Be good, be safe, take care of you. If you're new to the channel and managed to stay to the end of it, like it, share it with somebody you like, and give us a subscribe. Mwah. Be good to you first. Love ya.